Wait, where's the... Tonight on Newsbeat,
the newly crowned Miss LSU sits down for her first interview since winning the pageant.
NASA plans to launch Artemis II later this evening.
And in honor of April Fool's Day, senior entertainment reporter Gracie Guillot pranks our very own Tiger TV staff.
All this and more, your Newsbeat starting now.
Welcome to your Wednesday Newsbeat. I'm Cassidy Taylor.
And I'm Mila Fair. Happy April Fool's Day.
President Donald Trump spoke about birth citizenship rights at the Supreme Court hearings today at 11:30 a.m. Trump stated that the U.S. is the only country stupid enough to allow birthright citizenship and believes that we need to do away with it. The administration claims that the citizenship privilege has been historically abused and wrongly granted to those whose mothers gave birth while in the country illegally or temporarily. If passed, children of undocumented immigrants will lose their automatic citizenship.
And speaking of president, student government election results are being released tomorrow. The results were originally set to come out March 26, but are now set to be announced tomorrow at 5 p.m. This isn't the first time there's been a delay in election results, and it's becoming a cause of concern for transparency of the student government. The Heart and Home campaigns have released a statement addressing complaints filed against the Home campaign regarding the validity of their financial records.
Hey, Mila, would you ever consider doing a pageant?
Well, I am the queen, so.
Okay, well, let me see your best pageant wave.
Okay.
Okay, 8 out of 10. Oh. You know what? Speaking of pageants, the Miss LSU pageant took place at the Union Theater this past weekend, and our very own Addison Gonzalez had the opportunity to interview our newly crowned Miss LSU.
As Miss LSU, it's not about being the perfect representation of a student. It's about getting to connect with students and being genuine.
20-year-old Kira Ikupe, a junior from Dallas, not only took home the crown, but the memories and relationships that come along with being a pageant girl. This was Ikupe's second year of competing in pageants, and she says that the experience has been unlike no other. I sat down with Miss LSU herself to speak more about what the experience has been like.
When I tell you, those girls are like genuinely some of my best friends. Like, they had to help me through moments of insecurity, and like we all had to be there for each other. When you're going through something so in high intensity like a pageant, you need friends and you need people to understand what you're going through.
The judges critiqued 3 rounds: swimsuits, interviews, and evening gowns. The 37 women came to the stage with nothing but smiles and support for one another. Even though they didn't all walk away with the crown, it was clear that the value of the experience meant much more.
Listening to every single contestant's answer to the question of what makes a leader impactful, that really just showed we have so many leaders, Miss LSU or not, so many strong female leaders on campus.
Ikupe will continue her reign as Miss LSU through 2027, but will serve as a representative of women at LSU for a lifetime.
I competed last year for Miss LSU for 2025. And that alone, win or lose, gave me the confidence to do anything. I was like, okay, I can get on a stage in a swimsuit. I can do anything. I can walk into any job interview.
For Tiger TV, I'm Addison Gonzalez.
Get ready to see Kira's face everywhere because she'll be representing LSU in dozens of events throughout her reign this year.
Many students on campus eat at one of the university's two main dining halls, the 5 and the 459 Commons. The leftovers from these meals are now being repackaged to serve students who face food insecurity. It's a problem 2 out of 5 college students face every day. For many college students, a trip to the dining hall isn't always guaranteed, and some don't know where the next meal is coming from.
Sometimes you just need a meal that's there and readily available and accessible, and you shouldn't have to feel ashamed.
That's where the Food Recovery Network steps in. The network recovers enough food to create more than 150 meals per week, using what students leave behind in the dining halls. The food is then sorted, repackaged, and prepared to serve to students who need it most. While millions of college students face food insecurity, tons of food is wasted on college campuses every year. The Food Recovery Network is working to put to better use.
I think it's really important to also make it spread awareness about food waste, but also make it known to students that it's okay to accept food, it's okay to accept help, it's okay to, be able to have this access and this food source.
And the Food Recovery Network is committed to its mission.
Shout out Food Recovery Network.
Turning leftovers into meals for those who need them most. Students feeding students, one meal at a time. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Mila Fair. And as Alina says, no student should feel ashamed asking for help. Meals are readily available at the Student Union and AACC through an anonymous process where students can take what they need, no questions asked. And next at 5, reporter Shanti Jones had the opportunity to go to Zydeco home hockey team. Stay tuned.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love, you're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love,
you're mine.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Shanti Jones. Fans of Louisiana got the chance to meet their hometown hockey team off the ice this weekend. The Baton Rouge Zydeco hosted a meet and greet connecting with their community and growing
Keep going. Keep reading.
Fans of all ages came out to meet players, take pictures, and learn more about.
I like to get out in schools and get out in the elementary schools and get the kids and show us that hockey's here and hopefully here to stay in Louisiana and just show kids that there's more other than football and baseball and all that.
The Zydeco are back on home ice April 9th at Raising Cane's River Center, giving fans another chance to see the team in action.
And 3, 2, 1, blast off, because we're going to space, y'all.
That's right, Mila. NASA just announced the launching of Artemis II, which is scheduled to launch to the moon in just 1 hour. The rocket will blast off from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida and will include 4 astronauts on board the spacecraft. The trip will only last for 10 days. The launch is set to be the most significant crewed space mission in over 50 years, marking the farthest trip from Earth that any human being has traveled in recorded history. This trip will make history, marking the first woman, the first person of color, and the first non-American to journey to the moon. Now, when I heard that NASA was launching on April Fool's Day, I seriously thought I was being pranked.
And we might still be being pranked, Cassidy, because I thought so too. But I'm actually excited to see what the mission comes and watch it live at 6. And coming up, our own Gracie Guillot embraced the culture of April Fools through brownies. Stay tuned.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfire.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Just kidding. Happy April Fools. Speaking of April Fools, let's see how some of the Tiger TV staff reacted to a classic prank I pulled on them earlier this afternoon.
Wait, where's that? Bruh. What pants you want? Oh, sorry,
There's some brownies.
There's brownies. It's a brownie.
Oh.
It's a brownie. All right, God, you guys are idiots.
I actually thought something was gonna jump out at me.
It's a brownie.
Oh.
And a lot of Baton Rouge businesses have joined in on the fun on social media. Caroline's Cookies has been teasing a new storefront for a while on their Instagram, and today they announced that they were opening their 4th location along the shore in the largely popular fishing area of Grand Isle. Next up, Raising Cane's announced they have a new menu item, the Cane Sauce Coke. They even posted a promo video featuring actress McKenna Grace. Now, I love these two things separately, but together, I don't think I would be too much of a fan. And lastly, a great idea was done by Sweetheart Nails in Baton Rouge as they announced a drive-thru where you can easily change your nail polish color. And I honestly wouldn't be mad if that was a real thing.
Well, that's all we have for tonight's Newsbeat. To keep up to date on all things LSU sports and news, follow us on social media at LSU Tiger TV.
And be sure to tune into our live broadcast every Monday through Thursday, live at 5.
Until next time, I'm Clark Kent.
And I'm Kennedy Banks. Have a great night.